As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Longhorns will kick it away first. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Cincinnati Bearcats return man Hartley helped out the offense with that one. And here's the veteran, a steady set of hands, Jesse, that sort of feels like a security blanket.
And that's big in a game like this, Reese. As a quarterback, I need to know I have a guy I can throw to when I get into a jam. Who can I count on? It's that guy right there.
Yeah, having trust, because I'm going to throw you the football when I trust you to run the right route, be at the right depth, catch the football. This guy's kind of earned that throughout his career.
Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So Texas's offense will have its first possession of the game. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Up he goes! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Coming after him. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the right. Picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going. All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on it.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Off the play fake on first down. He'll get rid of it. It's caught downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. He wants to throw. The sure hands. It's Jones. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The hand to the running back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Mendez. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Off play action on first down. He's got the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He finds his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. They're bringing heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one splits the uprights. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Now on the option. He'll toss it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Stayed behind his pads, kept finding the space. He got 9 on the play. It'll be 4th and 2. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got him downfield. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Finds his man. It's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pulls it in inside the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. The Bearcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. On the option. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the 2nd quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point. This is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now, holding down.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Trying to get in the end zone again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They move the tight end all over. Looking for space. It's Santiago. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got his man, and he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Turns it on down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Texas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Kansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. On second down, he's looking downfield. It's complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Gets it out fast. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll throw on third and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
I wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his second missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Out of the gun, the running back has it. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Pulls it in. And he breaks into the open. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. It's good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back, and the returner will be brought down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
The Bearcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes with the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Texas offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Power ahead. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Working that left side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd.
And he's running in the open. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. From the gun. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Gets it to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. Run the draw. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try to pop the draw. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And once he got loose, it was all over. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
PAT unit on the field. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out. But this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by 6 over Rutgers. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup. And
how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. They're trying to get to it. That's caught. It's Paul. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Unloads it left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
How about this running back's ability to get into a pass pattern and get into one downfield?
Yeah, I like it, and I like the offensive coordinator continuing to work the running back in the passing game. Do more of this. It's easy. It's not hard routes. It's not things I have to read. It's matchups and what I find when my guy's better than yours and how I take advantage of it.
Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab, and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. On the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Using the quick game. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Quick release on the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the offense. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got it! And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Trying to punch it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now they regain the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Comes out throwing on first down. Lets it fly. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They're working that left side. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the move. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. Looking to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He wants to throw here on second down. Moving out of the pocket. Oh, look out. The ball's free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
These crucial situations you practice so much. Inside of 2 minutes, they score, they win. Defensively, how do you bow your neck? You force a turnover, force the fumble, get the ball back to your offense. Go get me a few first downs. This one's over.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
And that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And, David, I think moving forward, this team just has to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and the coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.